bedroom, and the irony is that last time when I was outside, we had all that background noise, and at the moment, the lawnmower dude is out there making a lot of racket, but he's probably going to be here for another hour, and I don't want to wait to record my journal entries. Um, so bear with me if you have a lot of background noise. This is my 7 months out from Roux-en-y gastric bypass surgery journal entry. For the most part, I think I've recorded an entry every month since surgery, and then I also did a couple before surgery. So most of them, I think, should be up on our website, sangriasisters.com. Things are going really good overall. I can't tell you how much weight I'm down officially as of today because 2 days ago I gave up the scale for 2 weeks. And if you know me, you know that this is a very, very hard thing for me to do. So I did it at the urging of a very dear friend, my partner in crime from sangriasisters.com, Kelly. And there were some things that she said and some things that I was feeling that I had enough of. I just couldn't do it anymore. I've been in a stall for about 3 weeks, and it's just crushing me every day getting on that scale. And like one day I might see it move a pound or a half a pound, the other day I'll see it go up 2 pounds, and it was just within this 2-pound window. That was my weight for weeks. And I know it's normal, and I'm not freaking out too much. I know it's normal. I do. I really do. But it's really hard to face when you're trying to be so diligent with your plan and, getting in a reasonable amount of exercise, and you still don't see it moving. It's hard to just say, okay, my body's calibrating now. It's time to relax, and the scale will do what the scale wants to do, and let it go. At least it's hard for me. So it's hidden. I have no idea where it is. My 11-year-old daughter, oh, look at me, 10-year-old daughter, getting closer to 11, hid it for me. And she's a very good hider, and I'm not going to pressure her to tell me where it is. So anyway, today was day 2 of not using the scale, and I feel really good. I feel like I'm, climbed my way out of a really crappy emotional funk, and I'm so glad I did it. And in fact, even when the scale gets moving again, I think it's an important thing for me to do. Maybe not 2 weeks, maybe just a week, maybe going every other day, whatever. But for my personality style, I don't know that I can use the scale as a tool to help me daily. I know other people that religiously use it and it works great for them. Fantastic. Glad it works for you. But for me, not so much. So anyway, so I can't tell you how many pounds down I am. I think and I hope that I'm around 130 pounds down. I know for sure that I think 128 pounds down. So at any rate, I'm down a lot. I'm down a skinny person, and that's just, it's phenomenal to me, I just recorded a short video blurb of me trying on some clothes from my higher weight days, and holy cow, I mean, like, picture says 1,000 words, video says 1,000 words, I guess, because I watched it and I'm amazed. And I feel like anytime I do something like that, or when I look at before pictures, I knew I was big, but it didn't really click for me just how big. Like, I didn't have a real understanding of that. And the more that I get in shape, I guess you could say, and the healthier I feel emotionally and physically, again, the more I realize, I know I've said this in past journal entries, but the more I realize just how bad I felt before. Now I have something to compare it to. You mean your feet aren't supposed to hurt at the end of a work day? It's all of those things that, oh my God. Talk about affecting your quality of life when you're not in pain all the time. Wow, I had a great exercise milestone last night and was able to go for 45 minutes on the elliptical machine. I'm fine today. At my highest weight, when I exercise, even for a very, very brief period of time, I'm talking like 5 minutes, not only was it like extremely painful in that moment, but the following day I was sore as heck. So um, that's really incredible to me that my body can now, be challenged with exercise without having to go to that level of extreme. And I don't know that it needed to go to that extreme at my heaviest weight, but the simplest form of exercise that's recommended for everyone is walking. Well, just walking around campus, even the section without the hills, a few minutes into it, and I would be extremely tired and uncomfortable and sweaty. And those days I would go home needing a nap, and so it's just very different. It's all good. It's very different. Um, what else can I share? Um, Food-wise, I'm kind of all over the place. Some days I feel like, boy, should I be able to eat this much at 7 months out? And then other days, especially the days where I, get in a really good workout, like last night's, my machine tells me that I burned 400 calories. Well, I ate 800 calories. So, am I eating enough on days like that? Um, I could eat more. Oh yeah, I could eat more. But I'm trying to follow a plan and I'm trying to use my tool to the best of my ability. And so there's all those questions out there for me. I know that I can tolerate sugar. I had an accident with some dried cherries, not realizing that they had been pumped full of sugar. And read your labels. But after that happened, and I was aware that I didn't dump, it became more challenging to say no to other things. So I react to sugar alcohols. I won't even tell you the unpleasant side effects of items that I ingest that have a high amount of sugar alcohols, what that does to me, but it's not pleasant. But regular sugar, not so much of a problem. I had a few Starburst candies, and I had a Rice Krispie treat the other day. Actually, that was like a week or 2 weeks ago, and had no problem. So I have to be very careful with those things. I think, like I said in my journal, it's not that I believe that I can't ever enjoy those things, but I do need to be very careful. So food for me is kind of a question mark. I feel like I'm doing the right thing. I think I am, but then there's always those questions, and you start comparing yourself to others and what they're doing, and don't do that. It's not good. We all have to do what's right for our own health and our own bodies, but we get trapped into that, and myself included. So every day I enjoy fruit. I enjoy vegetables. It's always been important thing to me to integrate produce, even as an early out post-op. Everything is protein first, and that's great. And I agree, but I need variety in my diet or I go nuts. I cannot just eat meat and cheese and yogurt and those types of things. So the lunches that you see that I pack always have a pretty good variety of things. I've learned over the past few weeks that carbohydrates really do not work well for me. I have to be really careful and stick to maybe one a day, maybe a tortilla, maybe some oatmeal. But if I have more than one a day, I start feeling really gross and really tired. So, what else? Food and exercise. Clothing is really exciting. It depends on what store, but I'm anywhere from an 18 to a size 20. So that's all going good. All in all, I feel great, and I'm glad I had it, and looking forward to another month.